Hello, my friends. I want to talk to you a little bit today about the quantity of food that we eat. Most of the diseases and disorders and health issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, even asthma, and many of the illnesses that folks suffer from nowadays are related to overweight and obesity. And losing some weight, even as little as 10 pounds, can have a significant effect on our blood pressure, on our cholesterol, on our blood sugar, on our sleep, our digestive issues, or breathing issues, to name a few. So we need to be mindful of the quantity of foods that we eat. Now, I'm a plant-based eater, which means for me that at least 99% of the food that I eat are plant-based. But even then, I have to be very careful about the amount of calories that I consume. Now, there are calories in carbohydrates, there are calories in fat, there are calories in protein, these macronutrients. And even though these foods are good for us, we kind of need to watch the quantity. Not we kind of, we need to watch the quantity, watch the portion if we are watching our weight, if we want to lose weight or if we want to maintain the low weight that we might have. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Now, as you can tell, this is a sweet potato. And this is a small sweet potato. This is a sweet potato, perhaps twice the size of the other one that I just picked up. So, if we're watching our weight and we do not want to gain weight, or we have excess weight and we want to rid ourselves of some of that excess weight, then the thing to do is to choose the smaller potato, or not eat two of the smaller potato, but eat one as opposed to the larger potato. If the potato is already large, cut it in half. Okay? I have proven that this potato, which I call Irish potatoes, some of them are red-skinned or white-skinned, they seem to have more carbohydrate content. So I have to really be very careful about not eating too much of this. It's good for you. It has a lot of great stuff, fiber and potassium, very healthy. But I find that it probably has more carbohydrate content, because I find that I have to be very careful, like I said, and I will easily gain weight if I'm not careful about the amount of Irish potato that I eat, and also the sweet potato. If I want to maintain my weight, I have to eat a small sweet potato. It is nutritious, but more is not always better. Quinoa, as most of us know, is very healthy. Quinoa has some good stuff here. Fiber, does have some sugar, has protein, iron, calcium, and lots of potassium. It's very popular and I like it very much. I use quinoa instead of rice quite a bit. Sometimes I mix the quinoa with my wild rice. You can add the quinoa to salad, but even then we have to be quite careful about the quantity, because here a quarter cup of quinoa has 170 calories. See what I mean? Nuts. Nuts are very nutritious. This is walnut. They say walnuts have this shape because it's good for the brain. Okay, so I add walnuts to my salad, or I just eat walnut as a snack. I like it with apples also. It's very nutritious. But walnuts also, you gotta eat it in moderation. Moderation. So let's see here. A quarter cup of walnuts has 200 calories and 20 grams of fat calories, 2 grams of saturated fat, has no trans fat, which is good. Okay, so see what I mean? You gotta do moderation. More is not always enough. I mean, more is not always better. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. So I kind of wanted to run that by you to let you know that even though these foods are healthy, you gotta watch it. Bananas are good for us, but bananas also have a lot of sugar. Good sugar, but if you're having oatmeal, for example, don't put 2 bananas in. Put 1 or half. And some fruits have a lower glycemic index. Like I find apples to be low calorie. They fill you up, and they don't have as much calories as, say, mango. So whereas I could eat 2-3 apples for the day, if I ate 2-3 mangoes for the day, I'm getting a lot of sugar. Yes, a lot of great nutrients, but I have to kind of regulate the amount of mangoes that I'm eating because it'll make me put some weight on. There are some low-calorie fruits, like the berries are low calories. The apple is low calorie. So if you're watching your diet, those are great fruits to eat. In terms of vegetables, the green vegetables are low glycemic. The bok choy and cauliflower and broccoli, spinach, and collard greens, turnip greens. Those are vegetables that you can eat any amount of. Tomato, peppers, garlic, any amount of those vegetables really, because they have very little calories. They're micronutrients, very nutritious for us, but they don't have a lot of calories that we would have to really be worried about to put weight on us. So a good thing to do is to make a large salad with these green vegetables, the tomato, onion, garlic. Add a handful of these nuts, a little bit of quinoa, and perhaps some apple. That will fill you up, and so that you won't overeat on these macronutrients like potatoes. You can eat one small one and be pretty satisfied. Also, drinking lots of water will keep you feeling full, and that will help also with your weight loss and weight retention journey. Wanted to pass that on because even though this sounds simple, a lot of people don't understand that quantity and portion does matter on this health journey, this weight loss and weight maintenance journey. Portion and quantity does matter.